Good morning, friends. It is Thursday morning and I am going to make a small French toast casserole out of this bread that is not very good for sandwiches. It's really kind of dry, so I figured French toast casserole would be a good way to use it up. And as they say in the movie Jaws, we're going to need a bigger boat because this one is not going to hold all of this bread. Success! It fits in my big 9x13. I didn't think I was going to need this big of a pan because it didn't look like that much bread, but apparently when you cut it into pieces, it grows. So I'm going to get the egg mixture made up now. Alright, so the egg mixture, I did about 6 eggs, a cup and a half to 2 cups of milk, and some vanilla, and then I poured it over the bread and topped it with cinnamon. So now I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat, and then I'll put this in for about, what to say, 25 to 30 minutes. So good morning. Hi. Hello. Waiting for the oven to preheat still, but I thought I'd chat for a minute. I have got a doctor's appointment this afternoon for my 3-month follow-up on my A1C for diabetes. So I will probably be getting blood work done, I would assume, today, so that way they can check to see how things are trending. And then I have a meeting tonight for American Heritage Girls for leadership. I am the treasurer for our troop. I have been, this is my 4th full year being treasurer, so absolutely love it. But we have a meeting tonight. It's supposed to be in person, but it depends on if the parking lot and roads were plowed at the meeting place where we're supposed to meet. If it's not, then we're gonna just meeting over Zoom. So that's tonight at 6. And I was gonna say something else. Will's at work. The kids are sleeping. It's only about 10 o'clock right now. I'm gonna wake them up in just a minute once this French toast casserole goes in the oven. And they'll have some nice warm breakfast. And then we need to tackle some school. There was something else I was gonna say and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I went ahead and placed our grocery order for delivery tomorrow. It's a big one. We did not stick to our $400 budget of groceries this month. It just did not happen. I think we're gonna come in around $650 by the end of things. But I did buy a lot of like convenience keto type snacks and stuff for myself for just convenience of when I'm like running errands, stuff like that. So some Atkins branded stuff. But that won't be an every month thing, so I'll enjoy it while I have it. But yeah, placed that. I think it's about a $175 grocery order for tomorrow, so that'll be a nice big one. I'll record that tomorrow and that'll go up on Saturday, so you'll see that. You actually, by the time you see this video, it will already have gone up. So anyway, good morning. It is so bright outside with the snow. We only got like another probably inch or 2 last night, so not too bad. But it's like blindingly bright when you look out the window. I was just thinking as I was editing the first few clips of this video, because this will go up, because of my grocery orders, my daily vlogs get pushed back by extra days each week. So I don't want it to be too far ahead. So I think I'm gonna do this vlog as a 2-day vlog for today and tomorrow. That way the vlogs are only 4 days behind when you see them instead of 5. Because if I do just the way things are scheduled, because the grocery orders go up and I still vlog on grocery order days. So unless I put like a grocery order and a vlog up on the same day, which I don't really want to do. It's an option, but I don't really want to do that. So I think I'm going to combine this vlog. This will be a 2-day vlog. Unless something changes, but I'll bring you along today, Thursday, and tomorrow, Friday. And then Saturday, I am going on a girls' retreat, just one night in an Airbnb with some of my friends. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll vlog a little bit there, maybe turn that into a full weekend vlog, and then vlogs will only be 3 days behind when you see them. But, because I don't know how much vlogging I'll be doing on the retreat, because we're just going to be like sitting around chatting, reading, crafting, eating, enjoying each other's company, and vlogging other people can sometimes be not so kind, I guess. I don't know. I get a little wary vlogging with other people. I know most of my friends have been in my vlogs, but there's some people that are coming that have not been in my vlogs, so I probably will not vlog much, but I'll show you bits and pieces of the weekend. So I might do that. I'll do 2 back-to-back 2-day vlogs. Just thinking out loud with you here. Just thinking out loud. It is about 1 o'clock. We are done with school, other than the kids still have to do their independent math. Jackson just went to his room to get his math done. He uses Teaching Textbooks, which is an online program. So he does that on his iPad. And Alice, are you doing yours today or saving it for tomorrow? Okay, she's gonna sit down with me in just a second and do her. She uses Masterbooks Math, which is a workbook style. And she's entering a phase of math where she does need a little bit more hands-on. So I sit next to her and we kind of do it together. So she's gonna do that. And then I just ate some peanut butter toast on my favorite Better Goods keto bread from Walmart. Highly recommend that bread. It's so good, and the price is better than any other keto bread that I've been able to find locally. It's like $4.67 for a loaf, and it's really yummy. Alice had some of the French toast casserole. Jackson was not hungry when he woke up, so it's still sitting there. He can have some once he gets hungry. And I'm just waiting. I'll probably check my blood sugar right before I leave for the doctor. That'll be about an hour, almost 2 hours after eating. So just to get an idea of what it is in case they ask when I get there. I have my fasting blood sugar from this morning was 120, which is pretty good. Goal is to be 120 or less, so I was right at that line. And then 2 hours after eating, my goal is to be between, I always forget these numbers. Let me just look on my phone, because I feel like I'm confusing the numbers every time I go to talk about them. Like, I know what it is when I take my blood sugar. Oops, wrong file. I have a file on my phone. So fasting is between 80 and 130 is my goal, and I was 120, so I was good. 2 hours after meals is to be under 120, so we'll see where I sit 2 hours after my meal, almost 2 hours after my meal. I'm just rambling at this point, so yeah. All right, I just left, or I'm leaving the doctor's office right now. It is about 3:30. It was just a follow-up on my diabetes. So they did blood work to check my A1C and my liver and kidney function. So it should be a few days and I'll get those numbers back. Hopefully my A1C is down. I don't know how fast that drops. It was a 6.7 before. So we'll see if it's at least lower than a 6.7. That's what we're going for, right? And then once those numbers come back, we will reevaluate and make sure that I'm on the right med regimen. I currently take metformin twice a day, and that has been fine. Some people have trouble with that, stomach troubles, but I haven't had any issues with it, so that's good. So she refilled that, and I'll continue that for now. And then we'll, I guess, talk more once my A1C numbers come back. But I'm gonna head home and do a little bit of work around the house, and then I need to leave in about 2 hours to go to my AHG meeting tonight. So yeah. So it appears that I have been losing about a pound a week since I was last seen in November. I had to come home and log into my portal to see what my weight was at that point. I've lost, according to, now this is my fully clothed, like at the doctor weight, but from November until today I've lost 12.6 pounds. So just about a pound a week, which I know is pretty average, but still feels slightly disheartening when I've totally done an overhaul on my eating. And normally, like in the past me, when I overhaul my eating like this, I drop weight much quicker. So I think just with my age and my hormones, and although my hormones were fine when they checked them back in November, I think just the diabetes has done a number on me, and it's making it harder for me to lose. So it's slightly discouraging, but I have to remind myself that a pound a week is actually pretty good. Just slow and steady, I suppose. Slow and steady. Good morning, friends. It is now Friday morning. Somebody is blowing up my phone. Oh, it's Will. He's texting me. He's at work right now. I texted him and just said good morning, happy Friday, and he just said that back. Anyway, It is Friday. Yesterday ended with an American Heritage Girls meeting in the evening, which I had talked about. Went really well. We got a lot of planning done and a lot of like budget talk done. We're planning some fun things for the girls, so that was productive. And then came home and Will and I watched an episode of Reacher on Amazon Prime. Season 3 came out if you like that show. Season 3 is out on Prime. So we watched an episode of that and then we went to bed. So it was just a very low-key, short evening. And then this morning, it's about 10 o'clock. I'm up editing some video. Groceries are gonna be here in about an hour or two. Kids are still sleeping. I let them sleep in on Fridays because we don't do school on Fridays, and so they're still sleeping, and I'll wake them up to bring groceries in and all of that, so they help with that. On the agenda today, I have to pack for my girls retreat. I'm leaving tomorrow morning for just one night in an Airbnb with some friends, so I have to pack for that. What else is on my list? Let's see. I don't know if there's much on there today. No, there's not. It's Alice's laundry day. So yesterday was Jackson's laundry day, so he has to fold and put his laundry away and get it out of the dryer because it's still sitting in there. And then today is Alice's day, so she'll do her laundry and get that folded and put away. I need to pull out a bag of beef stew from the freezer that I had frozen a few months ago. So Will has that to eat this weekend while I'm gone. And then Jackson has to do his math actually because he skipped one day this week. We do school 4 days a week, and if they opt to skip out on one of their subjects Monday through Thursday, they have to make up for it on Friday. So Jackson skipped math one day and Alice skipped handwriting. So I have to make sure they get those done today. And then that's all that's on my to-do list. Dinner tonight is mac and cheese chicken bowls. Nothing fancy, it's just tasty. I have 2 boxes of Annie's mac and cheese, the shells. I'll cook that up and then cook some chicken strips in the air fryer. And then you just load your bowl with mac and cheese, top it with diced up chicken strips, and then I have a honey chipotle sauce that I drizzle over. Well, I'm not having the pasta, but I'll have chicken strips probably with a salad. Drizzle a honey chipotle sauce over the chicken mac bowls, and Will had requested it. I had made it once on a whim and he's like, those are really good. So that's what I'm making tonight. I might make some chocolate chip cookies today if I have the time and energy and motivation. Not from scratch. I just have a bag of Betty Crocker cookie mix that we got on clearance at Kroger about a month or so ago. So I'll go ahead and make those up so Will and the kids have a sweet treat while I'm out of town tomorrow. And I think that's all that's on the agenda. So I just got you all caught up. Welcome to this 2-day vlog. Welcome back to this 2-day vlog. And we'll see where the day takes us. Well, I just got fantastic news. My blood work from yesterday's doctor's appointment came back, and my A1C went from 6.7 to 6.2, so it dropped 0.5 points, which is fantastic. So I'm now in pre-diabetic range versus diabetic range. My goal to get down into normal range would be anything less than 5.7. So she said just to continue doing what I'm doing, that I'm doing a great job. My liver and kidney function look great, and my electrolytes were all great as well. So I'm super excited. Things are working. I just started listening to Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver last night. I'm only about 35 minutes in, so I don't really have a take on it at this point. But it's about, it apparently follows a boy who was born into poverty and just like how life is hard for him throughout his life. I've heard it's really, really good. It won a Pulitzer Prize, so curious to see if I like it. It is long. It's about a 21-hour long book, so just an FYI. So I am going to have a very late breakfast. It's like around noon. So you can call it lunch if you want. It's just the first thing I'm eating today. I'm having one of these ratio protein yogurts in key lime. It has 25 grams of protein, 3 grams of sugar, and 9 carbs. And then a serving of the ratio trio coconut almond granola, which has, let's see, 7 minus 4, 5, so 2 net carbs, so 11 carbs in my little breakfast here. Also meant to say 33 grams of protein in this little snack. Got chocolate chip cookies going in the oven. got an Amazon order in, the rest of my subscribe and save order, which I got these Atkins peanut butter cups and these caramel nut chew bars, which are kind of like a Snickers. And then we ordered a new 1 horsepower pump for the basement. This is much better than the one that we currently have, and that way we'll have a secondary one when we have excess water down there. So it's night for dinner. We are having macaroni and cheese chicken bowls. It's just something I did once and Will enjoyed. So I've got a few boxes of the Annie's mac and cheese, the cheddar shells in here. And then I air fried about 7 chicken strips and just cut them up into small pieces. This is the honey chipotle sauce that's really good on top of it. I won't be having that, but I have it out for everyone else. I also cut up a personal seedless watermelon and then a Caesar salad and cookies that I made earlier. So I'll probably have a chicken Caesar salad for dinner. Everyone else can make up their plates, bowls, however they want to do it. My chicken Caesar salad for dinner tonight. So everyone has eaten dinner. I need to put food away. Salad was finished off. And then I need to clean up the dishes and the sink. Hello friends, it's been a while since I've been looking at the camera today. I wanted to address something really quick because I just got some comments about how I eat differently than the family, and I did that again tonight. And so I figured it was appropriate to address why. So earlier in this video, I shared with you that my A1C is down, and that is because of the way I've been eating. So when I don't eat the same thing as my family, so even though I could have pasta in smaller portions, or I could have bread in smaller whatever the case is, carbs, right? If I could have it in smaller portions and probably still get away with having lowish or not super high blood sugar readings, I choose not to because it's like a gateway drug, y'all. Carbs are a gateway for me. So I find it hard to stop at a small portion. Same. So, Will said same. So I choose not to have the carbs to begin with, and hopefully that makes sense. I've had multiple people comment and say, hey, I have diabetes too, but I still eat small portions of spaghetti, or I eat small portions of XYZ. You know, don't deprive yourself. You don't have to eat the way you're eating. But the way I'm eating is making me feel good, and I don't feel like I'm depriving myself. I love Caesar salad, which is why I eat it multiple times a week. I will sometimes throw chicken on like I did tonight. Sometimes I'll just eat Caesar salad. So the foods that I'm eating are foods that I enjoy, as should be evidenced by the fact that I eat them repeatedly. Like I hyperfixate on certain meals. Like lately, breakfast is usually peanut butter toast on my keto bread. Lunch is usually my buffalo chicken wraps that I've been doing lately with the low carb tortillas. And then dinner is a salad and whatever source of protein I'm serving the family, for the most part. So I just thought I would address that in case some of you are also sitting behind the screen thinking that I'm depriving myself. Now when it comes to the desserts and stuff, I will sometimes have a very small portion of dessert to taste it, especially if it's something new I've not made before. But I also have, I've shown you those Atkins dessert bars and like caramel squares and candy bar, all the Atkins stuff, which is low carb, on hand for when I need something for my sweet tooth. So again, I don't feel like I'm depriving myself, and it's working. My A1C is down and I'm losing weight. Slowly, very slowly, but it's working. So anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. It is currently something o'clock, 8:30, 8:27. Will and I watched 2 episodes of Reacher while we ate dinner and then after dinner. And that's all the episodes that are available right now on Amazon Prime, right? The 3 episodes. So we are caught up on that. I am listening to Demon Copperhead still, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm about 20%, 21% of the way in on that, which is about 4.5 hours of the audiobook. But I listen at 2.4 speed, which is another question I get a lot. How do I consume so many books? What speed do I listen at? It's 2.4, which might sound ridiculous to you, but over the years I've worked myself up to be able to work my way up to be able to listen at that speed and still understand it. unless the narrator has a strong accent, and then I drop it down to between 2 and 2.2 for the most part. But if it's not a strong accent, I can listen at 2.4 and still understand it. So I'm gonna probably listen to some more of that. Will's gonna get a little bit of gaming in this evening. Chores are done for the night. I'm gonna probably watch some YouTube and reply to comments and just wind down for the evening. So thanks for coming along on this 2-day vlog. Drop a comment, share some love, and I'll see you again tomorrow on our girls retreat. I'll take you along through the weekend on that and then into Sunday as well. Bye.